Hi guys, I'm Journey from Journey's Hobbies, and welcome to podcast episode number 4. So this episode will be coming out Monday at 5 p.m. What am I working on today?
Journey?
Yeah.
I've been up since 3, so I'm going to be going to bed soon.
Okay.
Let the dogs out.
Okay, I will.
Not right now, just in a little while.
Okay, I got you.
Bella?
So this is what I'm working on. I feel like Journey, what is that? It's gonna be like a drawstring bag. So yeah, there's so much like background noise. Like my neighbor's literally cutting his grass for like the 3rd time in this week. And then there's a train, and then their car's coming, and the dogs and my mom. But this podcast episode, the main idea of this episode, but you know we're gonna get off topic, is summer's not over yet, lightweight projects. So lightweight projects are definitely something that I personally am not a fan with. I personally love crochet for keeping me warm, especially in the fall and winter. You know what I'm saying? But I do love lightweight projects. So some lightweight projects that I have worked on: scrunchies, headbands, accessories basically. And I think they're great lightweight projects. Some other lightweight projects are like you could basically make anything with cotton yarn and it'll make it a lightweight project, because cotton yarn isn't really for keeping you warm. It's more of just there. I don't know. That's what I've heard, at least. I don't know. You can make baskets because they're not necessarily keeping you warm, but they're still useful. I love to crochet with things. I love to crochet things that serve a purpose and are useful. Got a little locked in. So I am using thread in this project as well. You may be able to see. So you could crochet with thread. That'll definitely give you a lightweight project. Okay, so summer projects I feel like should be projects that take you longer. That way they'll be done by winter. So, example, blankets. Because Blankets do take a while. And like clothing, I feel like what you should make in the summer is what you want to wear when winter comes around. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I don't know. I really just crochet the same stuff year round. I think like with winter, crochet is more useful in the winter. I think in the summer, crochet is not as usable because it's hot and everything. So I think that's why a lot of like people don't know what to crochet in the summer. I mean, yeah, there are things that are lightweight that you can crochet, like shawls and stuff like that. But I think you should really just make whatever you want and not base it off of the season. Obviously, most of my crochet projects are based off of whatever season it is, which that's kind of not true. Most of my projects are based off of winter and fall. Because that is when I use the things most. I don't necessarily have like a schedule for this stuff, but I know some people do. I don't. I don't really know how to explain this. This was a very weird topic to talk about for me because I don't make a lot of lightweight projects, which I don't know. I just don't. I haven't really given lightweight projects a thought because I've always made bulkier, warmer items. So I never really thought of lightweight projects. I don't know. Do you have any lightweight projects? I need some inspo for some summer lightweight projects because I like only crochet stuff for like the winter and everything, and like it shows. It really shows. I mean, scrunchies and headbands, they're definitely a summer thing, but I still like the winter projects the most. It's just more like satisfying. If you know what I mean. Summer is, I think, the best time to crochet because you don't have like the coldness in your way of going to get supplies. Your hand's hurting because it's too cold, so it's messing with your arthritis. As someone who has a form of arthritis, it's called something else, but it's a form of arthritis. the winter makes it harder, definitely harder to crochet. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, I was one of those people who did not realize that. So when I started crocheting, I was like, my hands really hurt in the winter. I don't know why. So in the winter, I definitely slow down a lot with my crochet. And it's not like I mean to, because I definitely don't mean to like slow down with my crochet. It just happens, honestly. And I mean, yes, there are things you can do to fix it and like avoid it, fix it temporarily and avoid it temporarily. I mean, you could just not crochet, which is what I do most of the time. If like my hands are too cold and just hurt too much, I just won't crochet. Or like I'll sit near my heater and crochet, or make sure I'm crocheting like in a warmer environment or with more blankets on me. That way I get more, you know, body heat and everything. I mean, it's definitely a learning process. I mean, isn't everything a learning process? I think crocheting in the summer has its pros and cons. We talked about the pros, now let's talk about the cons. One of the cons is if you crochet outside and you are like sitting on the ground, you can get stuff in your yarn and in your project and it's gonna look really gross. Another con is if you do metal hook grip, which I used to, I don't anymore because this one just feels better on my hands and makes my hands hurt less than the metal grip. But not only that, your hook will get sticky from your hand sweat. Very disgusting, I know. So definitely cons and pros. Yeah, do you guys have any cons and pros with that? I hate when my hand gets sticky. Like, I used to hate the metal hooks, and for a while I switched to a plastic hook, which I'm not gonna lie, plastic hooks, they're not that bad. I know some people like absolutely hate them and want them to like burn, but like I kind of like the plastic hooks. I mean, if for whatever reason like they stopped selling my hooks, by the way, I bought 5 of these at the end of the school year. This is the only one I can find. It's okay, they're only like $2, $3, so it's not that big of a deal, but like, come on, bro. I think that with summer crocheting is when more people start crocheting because we're out of school. And so we have all of this free time. And that's when a lot of people my age start crocheting. I've noticed a lot more younger people in the crochet community the last few years. And I'm very happy by it. 2 of my best friends crochet, actually. And that's awesome. I think crochet is definitely a good thing, mainly for anxiety. Like, I know it can help kids like relieve anxiety and everything, but I also think it's like a good life skill to know. Same with knitting. This also goes for knitting, but I feel like crochet and knitting is assumed to be such a grandma hobby, and so a lot of people also assume it's a female only hobby, which is not true at all. At all. It's not gender specific. That thing's kind of getting on my nerves. And it's like not even halfway done. But, this is not normally how I hold my yarn. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes I switch it up just to see if I like it. I used to hold my yarn like this, I think. And it like really used to hurt my hands. No, I don't know how I used to hold it, but I used to hold it, I think, like this or something. I don't know. But I remember it just used to hurt a lot. So I changed it, and I've been doing this ever since. So the only finger I use is my pointer. And then with the rest of my fingers, I just hold my crochet piece. Random thought. I know it's off track. I want to make crochet tutorials because I've been asked if I have crochet tutorials, and I've been told I should put crochet tutorials up on my YouTube here. But here's the thing. I don't want to do that until I have a camera set up that I am able to do that. And right now I have no camera that I could set up. Like, I have no setup where I could record my hands without like using my phone and recording, or like putting it here and being like I can't do that. But there's like a tripod that I want to get off of Amazon. So I'm gonna get that eventually. It's been in my cart forever. Like literal months. So I might get it. I really like it. It's cute. I don't know, like, what type of crochet, like, tutorials would you guys want? Because the only thing I can think of, like, start to finish that I could give you guys a tutorial for is, like, a blanket or the drawstring bag or a scrunchie, a headband, because everything else is really just freehand, so it's like you don't measure anything. Or like a beanie or a baby hat. Honestly, I might turn this into a baby hat, even though I said I was gonna make a drawstring bag, but now that I said baby hat, I want it to be a baby hat because it's really soft. It's really soft. Like, really, really soft. Nah, I think it's too small to be any type of baby hat. Oh, I'm pushing myself away. This is a weird podcast, guys. I'm I'm sorry, my ADHD is everywhere right now. I'm like trying to get comfortable. Excuse me. Another lightweight like project you can make for the summer is bucket hats. That's one. You can make a shawl for like a shawl cover up for the beach. That'd be a good one. I was thinking of making one for that, but we didn't open our pool this year. We're probably gonna open it next year. So yeah. My screen completely turned off. You're setting up on my laptop once again. Okay. If you have any podcast ideas, let me know. I already have most of them up until January. Yeah, after January, I have no podcast ideas. So, yeah. But some podcast ideas that I do have down, they might change. I have all October, December's, September's, August's. I have all of it up until the month after January. So up until February, which I actually do have some ideas like in my head, not written out, but I have ideas in my head for February. I just haven't written them anywhere. So I might schedule February's soon. So I might do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'll make certain things for like, I think I'll work on certain projects for each podcast, like that's themed. Like if I make a podcast in February and it's close to Valentine's Day, I'm probably gonna be crocheting like something pink or red, or like a heart or something. In like October, I'll probably make a pumpkin. In September, I don't know. In July, a bag, I guess, and a scarf, because that totally makes sense. I mean, Christmas in July. Yeah, I gotta start my Christmas presents soon. A lot of them are not crochet. A lot of them are knitted or like regular gifts that aren't handmade. So there's that. There are 2 big crocheted projects that I need to get done, so I think I'm going to be focusing on them soon, probably not next week, but the week after is when I'll start focusing on them, because I kind of have ideas for next week already scheduled. I'm trying not to like burn myself out. I'm trying to just crochet the things I want to crochet before school starts, and then start doing my Christmas crochet stuff once school starts. So there's that. Sorry, I got kind of locked in just now. Double crochets go pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the faster stitches that I know. I don't know a lot of stitches, honestly, but I can still make a very wide variety of items with the same stitches. Yeah, I've never known a lot of stitches. I don't even know how many I do know. That's how many I know. But yeah, this was nice. This was a good talk, guys. I hope you liked this one. Next episode will be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Sorry, you're in front of my time. And then Fridays will be 6 p.m. So 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 6 p.m. is when my podcast episodes come out. So, yeah, definitely leave something in the comments. I love seeing you guys comment. It makes my day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.